Fans have filed into the Thunderdome in Chicago, Illinois for the final time this season, as the 2-7 Chicago Wildcats have one more chance to show their home fans that they mean business. Today, they welcome in the playoff-chasing 5-4 Indianapolis Red Devils. Can the Red Devils continue their march to the postseason, or can Chicago shake up the playoff race in the Central Conference? The Season 10 playoffs are on the horizon as we hit Week 10 of the Simulation Football League. Good afternoon, SFL Nation. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Michael Trillo, flying solo in the broadcast booth today from Chicago, Illinois. We thank you for joining us on a beautiful Sunday afternoon inside the Thunderdome as we go down to the field for the coin toss. And it looks like Chicago will get the ball first. E.T. King will try and lead the Wildcats to their third win of the year. But for now, the kicker has the ball on the tee. That is Jesus Garcia. The ball is on the 30-yard line. The whistle goes, and it's game on here from the Thunderdome. Received just inside the 10-yard line, taken up to the 30-yard line, falling forward through the pile is Davius Reed for Chicago, and that is where Chicago will start their first drive. Let's get into the Chicago offense. The quarterback is number 9, E.T. King. The running back is number 20, J. Calvin Kim. The wide receivers are number 17, Kendall Gilbert, number 18, Davius Reed, and number 84, Alex Zeli. The tight end is number 84, Shan Varner. First play from scrimmage, right to left across your radio now from the 30-yard line. King throws to the near side. That pass is complete. Quick out to Zeli for 4 yards, and that is how the game will begin. On the defensive end for Indianapolis, the safeties are number 20, A.J. Sean, and number 22, Paul Connolly, and they run 3 safety set, number 25, Paul Blake. The corners are number 24, Steve Vitak, and number 27, Michael Vitak. And the linebackers, number 52, Thad Castle. 3 in the backfield, and only 1 wide out. And on the carry as J. Calvin came up the middle. Big hole, and he gets a first down at past the 40 up to the 43. Good afternoon to everybody who just now arriving in the broadcast. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Michael Turillo, and I'll be here to take you through this Week 10 matchup in the Central Conference. First down and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 43-yard line. E.T. King back to pass. Plenty of time. Throws it out to the far side. That pass is complete. That's Zeli again. And it's going to be 6 yards on the carry. Zeli has 2 catches for 15 yards so far. Second down and 4 coming up. Clock just under 10 minutes to go, first quarter. We'll get you to your keys to the game after this play. As King goes under center I formation and a wide receiver each side. E.T. King, long drop, and he goes down. And a block was missed in front of him, and the sack is made. Trying to figure out who that is. That's number 91, Eric Riley, the defensive end, coming in there for Indianapolis and pushing them back all the way to the 13-yard line. A loss of 11 yards because of E.T. King's really long drop back. Third down and 13 now. 5 wide, 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. As they try to get past midfield for the first down. King rifles it over the middle. That pass is caught in the slot all the way down into Indianapolis territory. Big catch, Davius Reed, up to the Indianapolis 38-yard line. So the sack does not deter the Wildcats, and the keys to the game when Chicago has the ball, they got to spread the ball around. They have 5 contract player passing targets as they go 4 wide, 2 to each side. As they go near side this time, Shan Varner. No, sorry, that's not Shan. That is the backup tight end, Trevor Driver. He makes the catch and gets good yardage down the near side. good enough for a first down. That they have a lot of potential threats. They have 5 contract threats. Every contract player except P.T. King is capable of catching passes, even J. Calvin Kim out of the backfield. First down and 10 for Chicago from the Indianapolis 25-yard line. P.T. King in the gun, throws far side and has Driver. Driver gets out there towards the first down marker on the far side, but he's going to be stopped short by a couple of tacklers, chief among them Michael Vitak, the corner. And it's going to be second down and 1, good pickup of 9 yards. That means that the Wildcats on their first drive are into the SFL, presented by APM Music Red Zone for the first time today. Second down and 1 from the 16-yard line. It is a long one, though. 2 backs behind E.T. King. We've only seen J. Calvin Kim 1 run so far. He's going to get it again. Working far side. He's going to get a hole, and he finds his way through. First down and 10. Eric Riley, who had the sack earlier, came up with the tackle. But it's a first down to the 13-yard line. Chicago looking impressive on their early drive. Three receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. E.T. King in the shotgun with 2 backs alongside him. First down and 10 from the 13-yard line. King, end zone. Oh, he had a man out there, but he way overthrew him. That was almost through the uprights. And it's incomplete. Second down and 10 coming up. The key for Indianapolis on defense has got to be get pressure on E.T. King. We've seen it once already on this drive with the sack. But so much of this offense runs through E.T. King. To the tune of their 16 touchdowns, only 3 have come on the ground, but 3 backs behind E.T. King under center, and J. Calvin Kim will get the ball, has a hole right side, gets forward for 2 yards up to the 11-yard line before he is tackled by Paul Blake coming up from the safety spot. E.T. King last week in the loss to Tallahassee, 18 for 23, 114 yards, and no touchdowns, 1 interception. He was sacked 9 times. Third down and 8 from the 11. King going towards the sticks, and it's incomplete. Jan Varner was out there trying to catch the football, but he was heavily guarded, and it's going to be 4th down and 8 from the 11, and out comes the kicking unit with Garcia. I think that just goes to show you how good the Tallahassee defense. Chicago's defense is not good, not that shabby itself. We'll get to that when Indianapolis has the ball. But it's going to be, looks like a chip shot field goal now for Garcia. Going to let the clock run all the way down. The kick is up. And it is right down Main Street from 27 yards. Chicago puts first points of the day on the board. Make sure you download the ScoreStream app to receive live score updates from the SFL, the league's official live scoring partner, where you can cheer, chat, and most importantly, stay up to date with all the fast-paced action of the Simulation Football League. You gotta download the ScoreStream app, Android and iOS stores today. As that is returned all the way up to the 31-yard line. That is where Indianapolis's high-flying passing offense, led by the quarterback Nathan Lee, will come onto the field for the first time. Let's go through it. The quarterback is number 13, Nathan Lee. The running back is number 21, Matthew Mitchell. The wide receivers are number 10, Dan Daly, and number 17, Eli McCormick. And the tight end is number 83, Kyrie Tate. Under center starts Lee from the 31-yard line. Handoff up the middle goes Mitchell. Mitchell pounds forward, gets 3 yards before he is tackled by a swarm of defenders. On the defensive side for Chicago, the safeties are number 21, Maurice Spurgeon, and number 33, A.J. Barnes. The corners are number 24, Kanye Rockefeller, and number 25, Blake Hamrick. The linebackers are number 51, Ajamu Afalabi, and number 59, Clint Endershot. Second down and 7 for the Red Devils from the 34-yard line. Another Mitchell run will get up close to the first down, and then he is hammered to the floor. He will not pick up the first down. I really couldn't see who made that tackle, but it was a fantastic one-on-one tackle in space to prevent the Red Devils, getting a first down. It's going to be 3rd down and less than a yard. Let's see if they run it 3 times in a row with Mitchell. They will, trying to get outside. Spin move. Oh, it didn't get there. And he actually lost a few feet. Fantastic tackle by Clint Hendershot out from the linebacker position to shut down Indianapolis on 3rd and 1. And for all my praising of their passing attack, they come up empty on their first drive with 3 straight runs. Here's Ashley Finch, the only female player in the Simulation Football League, the punter, out to try and flip the field. 5:18 to go. This punt hangs in the air. Going to be fielded just shy of the 20-yard line by Reed, and Reed only gets that one up close to the 25 to the 23-yard line. I didn't even get to my keys to the game when Indianapolis has the football. We'll get to them next time they touch the ball. I formation on 1st down and 10 from the 23-yard line. E.T. King with 1 receiver each side and 2 in the backfield. Here's the give to Kim up the middle. He's going to be stopped up after a gain of only 1 yard. A couple of red jerseys made the tackle. Thad Castle, the linebacker, was in on it as well. Second down and 9 from the Chicago 24-yard line. King under center, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the backfield. King will throw. Plenty of time in the pocket. Checks down to Kim. Kim has plenty of running room and gets 6 yards. He gets up to the 31-yard line, tackled before the line of scrimmage on that near side. Indianapolis has been using the short passing attack to very good effectiveness here in the first quarter, running down the clock, under 5 to go already. E.T. King moves in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked for the 2nd time today. Great pressure up front by the Red Devils O-line. Let's see who got the sack. That's Eric Riley. It's his 2nd sack of the game, coming off the left edge. Maury, Spurgeon, Ramos, Lynn, I'm an effing problem. Mr. Gutty, 117, Donger, Shanvarder, Edward Hayes, and everybody else who is tuning in right now. All 36 of you, thank you for following the Simulation Football League and tuning into today's broadcast. First punt of the day for Chicago comes from Malcolm Perrin, and it's going to be fielded just shy of the 40-yard line. It's going to be good field position for the Red Devils. Brought up to the 41-yard line, and let's go into the keys to the game. When Indianapolis has the ball, yards after contact will be important to get first down and move the ball down the field. That's for the Indianapolis offense. Chicago has the best passing defense in the league statistically, as Lee on first down will go to the air for the first time. That pass is caught out to the far side at a gain of 8 yards, as Dan Daly, star wide out here in Indianapolis, will pick up the first catch of the day. And as I was saying, the best passing defense in the league yards-wise, they only give up 209 yards per game. Duo of Daly and McCormick. Very dangerous to all in the league, so we'll see. And sneak, is that a sneak up the middle from Lee for a first down up to the Chicago 47? Oh my goodness. The quarterback sneak coming out in the first quarter as the Red Devils get their first down of the game up past midfield to the Chicago 47-yard line. Offset eye with a receiver each side. Lee under center on first down and 10. Lee the handoff. to the right side to Mitchell. Mitchell gets through one tackle and is wrapped up by 3 different black jerseys after a gain of 4 yards. Let's take a look at the uniform matchup today. It's all white for the visiting Indianapolis Red Devils with red collars, red stripes on the pants, red numbers, and red socks. 2nd down and 6 for Indianapolis from the 43-yard line. Lee under center. Short drop, throws far side, has a man out there. That pass is complete as dragging the toes was Dan Daly. For the hometown team, their last home game of the season. Sport gray helmets, black jerseys, gray pants, white numbers on the jerseys, and orange highlights. It's like 3rd down and 2. Will we see another run? No, it's going to be a pass out to the far side. Daly, another great catch as he drags the toes out there. He's made 3 catches, all of similar nature. Corner routes to the outside, and a 1st down for the Red Devils at the 34-yard line of Chicago. We get to the 34-yard line now. Empty backfield, 4 wide, 2 to each side. It's going to be another sneak up the middle from Lee, and he's going to get 3 yards. That's the 2nd quarterback sneak we've seen. It's got to be a heavy part of their strategy. That tackle was made by 28 for Chicago. Must not have been, because I don't see a 28 on their team. I don't know who made that tackle. Here's Lee, handed off to Mitchell, left side up the middle, and he's going to be stopped up after a gain of 4 yards. He's averaging 3.5 yards a carry. We've got a couple of score updates for you from the other game going on right now. That's the Oklahoma City Renegades and the 8-1 Central Conference leading Tulsa Desperados. Renegades lead 7-3 in the 1st quarter. We'll get to the details of those scores after this play. 3rd down and 3. Another sneak from Lee, and he dives forward. He gets a 1st down. Unbelievable. 3 quarterback sneaks in the 1st quarter from Nathan Lee as the Chicago defense reels to try and find an answer. 1st down and 10, 24-yard line going left to right, and another sneak for Lee, but this time he's going to be wrapped up and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. They're ready for it this time. And let's get you the score updates from the other game. At 7:28 of the 1st quarter, Donk Bonkers had an 11-yard touchdown run, and that's the end of the 1st quarter here. From Indianapolis, it's the Wildcats 3, the Red Devils nothing. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. And the other score was a K. Joseph Carroll 44-yard field goal with 3:39 to go in the 1st in that one. They've just entered the 2nd quarter as well. We'll keep you updated through all the action here going on in the other game. Or you could download the ScoreStream app and keep up with it yourself. Nathan Lee, 2nd down and 10. Dumps it off over the middle. That pass is complete. Mike Little coming across the middle. Nope, that's Dan Daly. His 4th or 5th catch of the game. He's been the only receiver targeted so far for the Red Devils. It's like 3rd down and 6. They've had a lot of these 3rd down conversions that they need to make. And McCormick's going to get the fake. And he's going to get the pass anyway, and he dropped it. Matthew Mitchell faked the handoff, went out to about the 1st down marker, then Lee threw it to him. He couldn't make the catch. So 4th down and 6, and all that the Red Devils can do is try and have Adam Vinchek, the kicker, match the 3 points that Chicago put up in the 1st quarter. Kick is away, and it is right down Main Street from 37 yards. So Chicago hit from 27, Indianapolis one from 37, and it's 3-all with 10:28 to go. Second quarter here on the SFL presented by APM Music Radio Network. Make sure you're downloading the ScoreStream app. Receive live score updates from all games across the SFL. You can get it from both the iTunes Store and Google Play Store, so whatever device you may have, you can follow the action and get all the score updates from around the league as they happen. And here's a return onto the left side of the 50. One man to beat, and he's gone! Oh, he's gone! Davius Reed, 10-5, put it on the board! First touchdown of the game comes on special teams! And Davius Reed says, no thanks, we're leading this football game in the Thunderdome. Chicago's going to be up 9-3. A fantastic run back. As I was reading the ad, I didn't really get all of it. Some fantastic blocking as well. You can see 78, Andy White, the defensive tackle, playing special teams, and it's all about the speed of Reed on the outside. Touchdown, Chicago. And the first touchdown of the game. So now to attach the extra point is Jesus Garcia. And that kick is up, and it is good. 10 minutes, excuse me, 10 minutes, 11 seconds to go. It's Chicago 10, Indianapolis 3. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. Chicago does not have 30 points. They have 10 points. Now Indianapolis is going to have to get a response. And it could all start with this return from Dan Daly. From just outside his 10-yard line up to the 20, running middle, contacted just below the 30, and he'll get up to the 30 by falling forward. That's where Indianapolis will start their next drive. Now, this is not the first time that Davius Reed has done this. He had 7 kick returns for 290 yards last week against Tallahassee, and 2 returns for scores in that game. And now he has 3 on the season, adding 1 today. Oh, almost picked off. Blake Hamrick got out there and almost intercepted the pass to the sideline. Maybe the Chicago defense getting wide to the little out route passes that the Red Devils have been going to so far in this game. I see an Andy Hamilton in the chat. Hello, Andy. Good to have you with us this afternoon. Watching the Red Devils and the Wildcats. 2nd down and 10. 2 receivers behind an under center, Nathan Lee. Lee to throw, short drop, goes to the far side. That pass is complete as he picks up Eli McCormick for his first catch of the day. Gain of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Tulsa has gone on top in the Desperados versus Renegades game in the second quarter. It's now Tulsa 13, Renegades 7. You can watch that game on YouTube or follow it live on the ScoreStream app. Lee under center, 2 behind him, 3 receivers. Goes to the near side, and they didn't get it in downs. Dan Daly made the catch, but he was out of bounds. That's his first incompletion of the day thrown to Daly, and it's going to have to be another punt from Ashley Finch. Finch's second punt of the day upcoming. Her first punt pinned the Chicago Wildcats deep. This time she's going to be punting from just inside her own 20-yard line. Kick is away, ball hangs in the air, and it's going to be fielded at around the 25-yard line by Reed, and Reed barely gets to the 30-yard line before he is crunched down. I try to find out who made the tackle. I do think it was Michael Vitak playing special teams. First down and 10 for Chicago from their own 30-yard line. 3 receivers topside, and a throw down the field. Tipped, and it hits the turf. Michael Vitak made the tackle on special teams and now comes up with a big pass deflection one-on-one. If that catch had been made by Alex Zeli, it probably would have gone to the house. E.T. King going for it all on first down. Now probably going to try and reel it in and just play for position. Second down and 10. 9:33 to go in the first half. E.T. King walks to the line. Changes the play at the line. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and an offset eye behind him, and he's under center. King hands it off to Jay Calvin. Came up the middle trying to find a hole, but he'll only get 2 yards, or he is wrapped up by Thad Castle out of the linebacker spot. Second big tackle of the game for Castle. Good job wrapping him up in the hole. How the Tulsa touchdown was scored to put them in the lead. It was Sir Charles Robinson to Sonzo Robinson, the Robinson to Robinson connection as E.T. King drops back. Has plenty of time in the pocket, goes over the middle. That pass is complete for a first down. Davius Reed coming across the middle, makes the catch and is down at the Chicago 42-yard line. Big throw over the middle, and now there's a little bit of an edgy start to the game by both teams, and now that there's some points on the board, they may try to open up the playbook a little bit. E.T. King on first down and 10 from the 42. Zeroes it out over the middle, into triple coverage, and it was almost hauled in by Varner. Jan Varner playing coach and player today. He's out of the tight end spot that he has been for many years for both the Carolina and Chicago franchises here in the SFL. But now it's second down and 10. 2 big shots on first down. Both have come up empty. 1 receiver to each side. King will drop back to pass. Pressure coming. He dumps it off to Kim behind the line of scrimmage. And Kim will fight forward and barely get back to that line of scrimmage. It'll be third down and 10 from the Chicago 42. 8 minutes, 15 seconds to go and counting, second quarter. Third down and 10. 5 receivers set, 3 to the right, 2 to the left for Chicago. Got to get to beyond the 50-yard line for a first down. Throw is all the way out there to the far side. As a man out there, that pass is caught. Oh my, what a catch over the back shoulder by Kendall Gilbert. Down inside the Indianapolis 30-yard line to the 28. And a big first down. One of those long balls finally works out for Chicago. And they're into Indianapolis territory with one fell swoop. And great closing speed by Steve Vitak to close the gap and get the tackle. But nonetheless, Chicago came to play today on their last home game in front of a packed house here in Chicago, Illinois. 2 receivers each side. 1 behind him. That's Calvin Kim, and he'll get the ball. Weaving through the defense up towards the first down marker. He'll get 8 yards for finally being brought down by Eric Riley. Calvin came up to 26 yards on the day. Pretty good output for a team that mostly relies on the pass. Second down and 2. Chicago really hasn't been in many short yardage situations. They mostly have to pull second and third downs from long yardages. We'll see if they give it to Kim again. Here they do. He stood up behind the line of scrimmage and dropped for no gain. I think that's Thad Castle again out of the linebacker spot. The camera pans actually on Trey Houston, the other linebacker who came up and made the tackle. So now it's third down and 2. Still plenty of options for Chicago on what they could do to get the first down. 2 receivers right, none to the left. King in the shotgun. So step back to pass, step up in the pocket, fires short. That pass is complete and a first down and more. And then getting out of bounds at the 13-yard line is Shan Varner. He dropped the pass earlier out there, but this time he makes the catch, holds on, and gets plenty of yak yards into the SFL presented by APM Music Red Zone at the 13-yard line. First down and 10 for Chicago. The last time they were here early in the first quarter on their first drive of the game, they had to settle for 3. See how they fare this time. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. E.T. King under center. He'll give it to Kim. Kim up the middle. Big hole through the first level, and it actually eventually took VTAC to bring him down. Sorry, excuse me. That's the safety, Paul Connolly, that brought him down after a gain of 6 yards. Big hole through the middle for Kim as the defense looked like they were expecting pass all the way. 2nd down and 4 now. Similar formation to the last play from the 6-yard line. Here's another J. Calvin Kim running, gets up towards the first down, and he's not going to get there. He got knocked to the ground just short of the marker. It'll be 3rd down and 1 from the Indianapolis 3. So now the question is, do they go for the first down, try and get a fresh set of downs at the 2-yard line, or they go for it all and try and get a touchdown? Got a score update from the Renegades and Desperados. We'll get to that after this exciting play. Here's J. Calvin Kim, 3rd play in a row, and he comes through, and it's going to be 1st down and goal from the 1-yard line. Big run by J. Calvin Kim. He's in a bunch on this drive. He's been leaned on heavily to try and get the job done, and he comes through in the clutch there. They're going to continue this run-heavy formation with 3 in the backfield and only 1 wide out on 1st down and goal from inside the 2-yard line. Here's J. Calvin Kim. Up the middle, put it on the board. Touchdown, J. Calvin Kim. And it's increasing the lead for Chicago. It's now 16-3. Chicago came to play today. Indianapolis has got to get themselves in gear. They are in the playoff picture right now, but it's only barely at 5-4. The extra point from Garcia on the way. And it is up. And good. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first half. Chicago 17, Indianapolis 3. Chicago could start running away with this one if the Indianapolis offense can't get it in gear. And it'll start with a good return from Daly. But let's get you to the score from the other game. OKC has the lead as Deezer Powell took a pass from Deacon Nickens into the end zone. In the second quarter there, it's 14-13, and I found that score update by using the ScoreStream app. Download it from the iTunes or Google Play Store and follow all the action, live scoring updates on your phone. Good return by Daly out to the Indianapolis 32. The Red Devils look to bounce back in this game, down 17-3, 4 minutes, 37 seconds to go first half. Nathan Lee and the rest of the offense has been pretty conservative, not really taking a shot, mostly played out routes about 6 or 7 yards downfield. I formation on first down, and a long shot coming down the field. It's tipped in the air, and it hits the turf. Great defensive play coming down from Hamrick, as he was one-on-one with the receiver, McCormick, and McCormick got out-jumped by the defensive back. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Indianapolis responding to the deep ball with a deep ball of their own. Let's see if they can make it work here. 2nd down, offset I, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. As Lee under center. Lee, hand off, and wrapped up from behind the line, falling forward for 2 yards, perhaps luckily, is Matthew Mitchell. And it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right, just in the backfield. Lee, over the middle. That pass is complete. Up the near side, actually. McCormick calls down his first catch of the game, or rather his second catch of the game, first real meaningful catch, as he picks up the first down on the near sideline. Pick up about 15 yards up towards midfield. One-handed grab out there in space, eventually brought down by Rockefeller. They just got past midfield. The Chicago 49-yard line going right to left. Lee under center, 2 to the right, none to the left. Takes the snap, short drop, looks over the middle, and a crunching hit is made, but holding on to the ball is Dan Daly as he took that hit from Hendershot. Indianapolis has got to start moving the ball more like that on first down. They've had a lack of ball movement on early downs that has hurt them. So far in this game, handoff, Mitchell up the middle. He gets a yard, 3rd down and 3. Stopped this time by Hendershot again. He's been doing work all game long so far from the linebacker position. Third down and 3 from the 42-yard line. I formation, but he'll throw. Flares it out off the right side to Mitchell, and Mitchell gets a first down out past the 40 to the 36-yard line before he is run out by Hendershot, who's made 3 straight tackles. Haven't seen any changes in possession in the run of play today. Lee over the middle. Sure, he almost threw that right into the hands of Clint Hendershot. I think must have called his name every play on this drive almost, because he's been all over the field. That was a poor pass by Nathan Lee. He was trying to hit McCormick coming over the middle from the right side. Hendershot undercut the route very well and almost had the easy interception. And if he had held on to that, it might have gone back for 6. 2nd down and 10 for the Red Devils from the Chicago 36-yard line. Close to field goal range, but I'd say got to get a few more yards before they can safely attempt it. But they don't want 3 points. They want 6 points. They want to get back in the game. 2 minutes 13 to go before the half. Lee back to pass. Short drop out to the near side. That pass is complete on a spin move. Gets Nathan Lee all the way close to the sticks. It'll be 3rd down and 1. He didn't get out of bounds, so the clock will run up to 2 minutes. And that will be the 2-minute warning here from the Thunderdome in Chicago. Dan Daly, great spin move to get away from the first tackle of Kanye Rockefeller. That'll be the 2nd man in as Jamu Afalabi that brought him down. 2 minutes to go, first half. We've got a good one on our hands. Chicago 17. Indianapolis 3. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. Third down and 1, and an empty set, but it's going to be another sneak. Did they get it? Yes! Oh, they got it. Nathan Lee on the sneak. I forgot about the sneak, and then they hit him with it. Nathan Lee picks up a first down all by himself. As a score update from the Tulsa and Oklahoma City game, the Desperados are now up 16-14 as Joseph Carroll hits his 3rd of the game. Lee back to pass, and he got a falling down receiver at the 21-yard line. That was McCormick, good for 5 yards. Yes, so second quarter, 3:10 to go. Tulsa Desperados 16, Oklahoma City Renegades 14. The Renegades are also 2-6, playing the 8-1 Desperados well. Here's the handoff up the middle to Mitchell, and Mitchell barely gets a yard before he's brought down. 3rd down and 4, and up-tempo go the Red Devils with a minute to go. Lee looks to the near side. That pass is complete. Did he get across the 6? Yes, he did. First down. Dan Daly wins the 1v1 battle with the defender. And he gets the first down. That was Ray Tango, linebacker out there covering Dan Daly. Into the SFL, presented by APM Music, red zone at the 15-yard line. Lee fakes the handoff, goes end zone! Oh, it's a penalty, but they score anyway! Put it on the board if it stands. McCormick made the catch in the end zone and kept the feet down. We'll see what the penalty is. And it's against Chicago, so the Red Devils will score. You can officially put that one on the board. Eli McCormick on a 15-yard pass from Nathan Lee, and it's a brand new ball game before the half. Indianapolis 9 looking for 10 on the extra point. Chicago 17. And Adam Vinchek now to attempt his second kick. He made his first from 37 yards. This should be a much simpler one. Just the extra point tacked on, and with 52 seconds to go in the first half, it's Chicago 17, Indianapolis 10. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. The ball is in the air off the foot of Vinchek. Last time that Davius Reed got a hold of a kickoff, he went all the way with it. This time he will just sit down right at the 30-yard line. 49 seconds left now after the kickoff. And it's going to have to be Chicago now trying to increase. Will Chicago try to increase their lead or just sit on this 7-point cushion going into the half? Let's see. 4 down linemen, so the definitely a prevent defense from Indianapolis. Long went in the pocket. Oh, he almost threw a pick. E.T. King threw it right across the middle. And Trey Houston was there to meet it. And he almost picked that off. That's an almost pick for each side. As Hendershot had one earlier, and now Houston's got one for Indianapolis, and now 44 seconds to go. They'll line it up again from the 30-yard line, going right to left. King under center, 1 receiver each side, 2 in the backfield. He'll hand it off to J. Calvin Kim, and Kim is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage and dropped by a couple of red jerseys, or white jerseys, I should say. They're led by Paul Blake from the safety spot, who was spying all the way. If the Score Stream app is to be believed, the Oklahoma City Renegades are on top of the Tulsa Desperados now 21-16. As E.T. King throws over the middle into a pocket of players, and it hits the turf somehow without being either caught or picked off. Trey Houston was in there as well. Thad Castle was in there. Unbelievable. And so 3 straight passes are incomplete from the Wildcats. It'll be 4th down and 10. So the punter, Malcolm Perrin, coming out to just try and hold serve here with 12 seconds to go. Kick is away. No real pressure from the Red Devil. And it's caught and down at the 36-yard line is Dan Daly. There's 4 seconds to go. Will this be a Hail Mary or just a let's get to the locker room, boys? We shall see. Like the offense is out there for Indianapolis. And it looks like it's just going to be a run here. Not in the Hail Mary formation. They're just going to give it to Mitchell, who runs off the near side and gets 3 yards, and the clock will hit zeros. It's halftime here from the Thunderdome in Chicago. It's a great game as the Chicago Wildcats in their last home game of the season lead 17-10. We'll be back after the break. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. Stay with us.
Follow the SFL on Twitter at SimulationFL, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. You're already here, right? Might as well stay tuned. Get league updates on your phone while browsing the internet, and make sure you never miss a live broadcast. Thank you for supporting the SFL.
The Simulation Football League is presented by APM Music and is the official theme music provider of the SFL. Listen to their Champions Will Rise soundtrack at apmmusic.com today and search through thousands of tracks to boost the quality of your stream just like us. APM Music, production music library and custom music house. Want to do what I do? Contact me in a DM on Discord to find out how you can get involved with streaming live games, calling games, or breaking them down on the air with our broadcast team. Or help make our production even better by joining our new live stats team, helping our broadcasters shine brighter. We are hashtag Loading Legends in the SFL.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome in Chicago, Illinois. Second half of SFL action just about to get underway as Indianapolis Red Devils trailing 10-17 will get the ball first as the kickoff is in the air from Jesus Garcia. Dan Daly receiving it just inside the 10-yard line up to the 20, 25, 30. Through a crowd, gets to the 33-yard line. Tackled eventually by Neil Patel, the backup safety. James Richards, Shan Varner, Maurice Spurgeon, Mr. Gutty, Donger, Mike Daggs, Stephen at Large, and everybody else watching this game right now. Thank you for tuning in on a Sunday afternoon. Simulation Football League, first down and 10 for Indianapolis. Here's Nathan Lee over the middle. That pass is tipped and incomplete. Because that Clint Hendershot has been all over the field right now. He makes another impressive knockdown. We've got a couple of scoring updates from the other game. That's Oklahoma City at Tulsa. Oklahoma City leads on the road at Tulsa 24-16. They're just about to hit the half. Second down and 10 here for Indianapolis. Lee under center. Oh, he dropped the football, but they'll say he just got... No, they say he was in the act of throwing. It was almost a sack as 71 Kevin Owens, the defensive tackle, got in there and broke that play up. It'll be third down and 10. Third down and 10 now. Under center is Lee, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Lee, short drop, throws over the middle. That pass is incomplete. It was intended for McCormick Cat. It hit the turf after being batted away. And so 3 and out quickly now for the Red Devils on their first possession of the game. And Chicago will have a chance to increase their lead on their first possession of the second half. From the 25-yard line, spin move only gets 1 yard. A hard hit from Steve Blakely brought down Davius Reed, and that is where Chicago will start. They got to be pretty happy with their first half output here at home. They're up 17-10 on a team that record-wise vastly outpaces them. Indianapolis 5-4, Chicago only 2-7. E.T. King under center, and he'll drop back to throw into one-on-one coverage down the sideline, and that pass is caught. Oh, it's a great catch out below the 50. Who got that? It's Alex Zeli. Alex Zeli flips the field, and it's going to be first down at the 42-yard line of Indianapolis. He just outran the coverage. Both VTACs. No, that was Paul Connolly and Michael VTAC were there. He outran both of them to make the catch. First down and 10 now into Indianapolis territory after one play. E.T. King throws over the middle again into double coverage, and that ball hits the turf. It was intended for Zeli again, but this time it was broken up by Connolly, who got revenge for the earlier play. We have officially reached halftime in Tulsa. Oklahoma City leads Tulsa 24-16. We'll have updates for you throughout the game via the Score Stream app. Second down and 10 from the Indianapolis 42-yard line. E.T. King with one receiver to each side and two in the backfield will hand it off to J. Calvin Kim. A penalty flag flies as J. Calvin Kim is going beast mode. 20, 10, nobody's going to catch him. Put it on the board. J. Calvin Kim scores a touchdown, but there is a flag. So if this is holding, we got to bring it back. Oh, no, it's going to be holding. What a run by Jake Calvin Kim, but it is not going to count. Alex Zeli picks up the holding penalty, and a Chicago score is taken off the board. The clock continues to run, 9:36 and counting of the third quarter. So now it's going to be second down and 20 after the penalty, back on their own side of the 50-yard line from the 48. E.T. King rifles it over the middle. That pass is cut. Oh, Davius Reed's got it, and he's down to the 24-yard line. Big play. Chicago has come to play in the second half out of the locker room. They say, we didn't score that time, no problem. We'll just go down and try and do it again. Davius Reed, 27-yard gain. Big one up to the Indianapolis 24-yard line. First down and 10 from the 24. E.T. King in the shotgun. And he'll throw out of the shotgun and forced to roll in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked for the third time today. He had to roll, but he rolled right into the defender. Dante Hammer, what a great name. Dante Hammer. That's going on the all-name team. Fought off the block of Brandon Ainsworth. Brought down E.T. King. That's fourth sack on E.T. King. Remember, he was sacked 9 times last week against Tallahassee. So he's doing fine today by comparison. Second down and 18. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 to the backfield. King, deep drop. Has all day to throw. Steps in the pocket. Oh, he's going to go down again. He got the ball out in a throwing motion, so it's not another sack. But still, crazy pressure. And Jamie Stout, another defensive end, stepping up and making a play for the Red Devils. Going to be third down and a long 18. They got third down and 20 last time through a long pass over the middle to Davius Reed. Let's see if they can do it this time. 5 wide set. King in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Throws over down to the left side. And oh my gosh, it's caught! Davius Reed brought it down again! Inside the 15 to the 12. In double coverage, Davius Reed. Are you kidding me? Let's take a look at this again. A beautiful pass from E.T. King, dropping it right in front of Connolly and into the hands of Davius Reed. Under pressure, gets it done and keeps the drive alive for Chicago into the APM Music red zone. Heavy set, 3 in the backfield behind King. Here's J. Calvin Kim trying to make up for the touchdown that was called back earlier. He'll get 2 yards on first down. And bring up second and 8 from the 10-yard line. Davius Reed has definitely been the player to watch on the offensive side for Chicago today. I formation. Here's the pass to the end zone. Did he get the foot down? No. Shan Varner was out there. He got the ball in his hands, and he could not put the feet down in the end zone. It'll be third down and 8 from the 10. Great pass, but route was just a little too deep. That's going to be third down. For all the craziness of this Chicago drive, will they get a touchdown or will they be held to a field goal? Let's find out on this play. Two receivers each side, and Calvin Kim in the backfield with King. King to throw. Good pocket. Now it collapses, and down he goes! Second sack of the drive. Joe Dunn got in there and gets his first of the game. It's the 5th sack of the game for Indianapolis. Just split. Two offensive linemen got right up there. And it's going to be 4th and 15 and a field goal try coming up from the 17-yard line. A kick all the way is right down Main Street. Jesus Garcia, 34 yards, and it's a 10-point lead for the Wildcats, 20-10. Make sure you download the ScoreStream app. Receive live score updates from the Simulation Football League. ScoreStream app is the official league live scoring partner where you can cheer, chat, and stay up to date with all the fast-paced action. Download Team Chat, ScoreStream today from the iTunes or Google Play Store. Garcia sends the ball in the air daily from the 10-yard line up to the 20, 25, and into the pile goes Daly. He's down to the 29. Indianapolis on their first drive of the second half, 3 and out with 3 long passes. See if they get anything going here. Their offense has been stop-start at best today. Lee under center with 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and he'll give it to Mitchell. I can't get his name right. He got 5 yards. It was a great run up the middle, but I can't get his name right. It's Matthew Mitchell. Called him everything under the sun today, but his actual name. I do apologize for that. And you won't believe what's happening in Tulsa. It's Oklahoma City 30, Tulsa 16 in the third quarter over there. Lee, handoff, Mitchell. Oh, and a great move. Oh, the spin move did not get him the first down. He was smacked to the ground by Maurice Spurgeon. That might be the first time I've called Spurgeon's name today. Fantastic tackle to force a 3rd down and inches play at the 38-yard line. It's imperative that Indianapolis has to get it here. Chicago's have too much time of possession. Here's Mitchell. And a first down and more. Up towards the 50-yard line, brought down to the 48-yard line by A.J. Barnes. Mitchell putting the team on his back so far in this quarter. Great blocking up front and another downfield block from Castle. That is not Thad Castle, the outside linebacker, but Frank Castle, the fullback. First down and 10 up near midfield at the 48-yard line. Indianapolis moving from left to right. Lee, short drop throws to the outside to McCormick. He got the pass and got close to the first down sticks, and he's just short. He was pushed out of bounds by Hamrick. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. Mentioned in the first half that Indianapolis is not doing really great on moving the ball on early downs, and it sets them up in tough positions. That's what they need to do more of. Get the ball to 2nd and 1 to 5, so they can do this. McCormick up the middle, not McCormick, Mitchell up the middle. There I go again, calling him the wrong name, and he's going to be a 1st and 10 at the Chicago 36. This is the kind of drive that Indianapolis needed to try and get back in this game. They're down by 10. But still plenty of time on the clock. 4:40 to go, third quarter. The official update. Deezer Powell and Donk Buckers each have 2 touchdowns. Tulsa is on upset alert. And Nathan Lee's going to go up the middle again. The 5th time this game he's tried the sneak. This time is probably the best one. As he gets 4 yards, it's going to be 2nd down and 6. The sneak always amazes me. Never ready for it. Because the only quarterback I've seen sneak before was last season. And the when Dallas had a quarterback that would, it was synergy that ran a lot. All right, Lee passes to the far side on second down. That's a good catch out there by Daly, but he can't turn the corner. It'll be 3rd down and 2, gain of 4. Clock stops at 3:55 of the 3rd quarter. Now continues to run as they step up to the line. Lee under center, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Matthew Mitchell in behind him. Lee to throw. Short drop, throws to the near side. That pass is complete to McCormick. And a 1st down as he steps out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Eli McCormick coming in through in the clutch with a couple of big catches on that set of downs. It's going to be a fresh set deep into Chicago territory. Nathan Lee has 103 yards and a touchdown today. Not really the output he might like to see so far, but all can change in the next 15 minutes. He's going to throw to the near side again, and he's got McCormick again, but this time he can't turn the corner. And only a 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6 upcoming from the Chicago 21. Chicago has played a good game today. Going to go to 3 wins all the year, looking to impress their home fans in their final home game of the season. Currently living up to it. Defense has got to step up a little bit. Best pass defense in the league coming into the game. Right now they got to stop him. But here's Mitchell, and they do stop Mitchell. And he gets a yard. Clock continues to run. 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. 3rd and 5 upcoming for the Red Devils from the Chicago 20. Gotta get 5 yards here, or gotta get more than 5 yards here. Gain the 15-yard line for a 1st down. Lee, far side, that pass is complete. Did he stay in bounds? Yes. Dan Daly tapping the toes, pushing the ball past the sticks. 1st down. And to the SFL presented by APM Music Red Zone for the first time in the 2nd half at the 15-yard line. Time Indianapolis is here, they had to settle for a 3-point try. See if they can push the ball into the end zone from the 15. Handoff. Mitchell up the middle, and he gets 5 yards before being swallowed up by black jerseys. Indianapolis has gone back to what gave them a little bit of success in the 1st half, the out route. Then Chicago really clamped down on the out route, and they were forced to change their strategy, and that is what let Chicago jump out to this lead. And Nathan Lee up the middle again. He only gets 1 yard, if that, up to the 9-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 4. They keep putting themselves in these 3rd down situations. They haven't gone deep really at all today. Just 1 or 2 times, and I think only one of those has been complete. So the game plan for Indianapolis was to play short ball. Let's see if they can punch it in here. 3rd down and 4 from the 9. Lee out route, and that's a 1st down. McCormick got the tap in the toes up to the 4-yard line, and going to be 1st down and goal for the Red Devils. Nathan Lee trying to lead his team back into it, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. From the 4-yard line, 1st down and goal. Handoff. Mitchell to the goal line. Oh, he didn't get in there because he was flattened at the line. Ajamu Afalami got in there and laid him out on the grass. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 1-yard line. I thought Mitchell was in there. They got to do it 2 more times. 2nd down and goal. I formation. 2 to the left, none to the right. Run all the way. Here's Mitchell, and he pushes through, and he's in. He scores. Put it on the board. Indianapolis is back in this ball game. Great running from Matthew Mitchell on that drive. Great catching from Dan Daly, and Eli McCormick, and it all works together as that's the drive that Indianapolis needed to put together to stay in this game. Capped off by a fantastic 2-yard run by Mitchell. He ran right through Blake Hammer. Adam Vinchek about to attempt the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the SFL. Esports licensing, you gotta check them out at APM Music. Production music library and custom music house for all your streaming needs. APM Music. You can also download the ScoreStream app so you can keep track of all the SFL games going on. We got a bunch of games later tonight. Capped off by SFL Fan Night later tonight. 45 seconds left in the the third quarter. As a punt is returned up, the kickoff is returned up to the 28-yard line by Davius Reed. Reed went for a touchdown off a kickoff return earlier in this game to give Chicago their first touchdown, their first lead. But now it's a 3-point game. Chicago, first down and 10 for the 28-yard line. Long drop by E.T. King, goes to the out route, and that pass is incomplete. He was looking for Davius Reed out there on the near side. So now 39 seconds to go. He was out of bounds when he made the catch. In the third quarter. So now Chicago going to the out route, trying to slow this game down. Offset I, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. E.T. King under center. King, handoff, J. Calvin King up the middle. He's got a little bit of a hole, and then he gets pushed forward for about 2 more yards. Gain of 6 altogether. Good hard running by Kim. Brought down by a couple of red jerseys. So now it's third down, 4. Manageable here for Chicago. With 18 seconds and counting left to go in the third quarter. E.T. King under center, similar formation as they did on the last play. E.T. King out to the near side, out route. That pass is caught by Gilbert, and a spin move gets him a first down up to the Chicago 41-yard line. Kendall Gilbert, the former Baltimore Crab, makes the catch. And that's the end of the third quarter. 11 minutes to go. It's a 3-point game. Chicago 20, Indianapolis 17. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. Stay with us. This is going to be a fantastic finish. The start of Sunday slate of week 10. We're almost to the end of season 10. Just 2 games after this one, and then we'll be in the playoffs. Switch sides of the field. E.T. King throws over the middle. That pass is complete to Zeli. And Zeli gets up towards the first down marker. He'll be stopped right at midfield. Second down and 1 upcoming. Just 2 weeks to go. This season has gone very fast. We hope you've enjoyed every minute of SFL action here in our 10th anniversary season. 2 receivers each side. And his give is to Kim up the middle, and Kim didn't get there. He was brought down by one of the big uglies up front. That's Ace Lawless, who made the tackle. And now it's going to be third down and 1 from midfield. Got to get over the 49-yard line. Short yardage positions have been tough for all SFL teams this season. This time Kim gets it again, but this time he has a hole, and this time he's got a first down. Gain of 3 yards gets him up to the 47-yard line of Indianapolis into plus territory. That's good enough to move the chain. Getting a shot there of Paul Blake, the free safety for Indianapolis. He's made a couple of big stops today. Had an impressive outing. Here's J. Calvin Kim again up the middle. Diaz only going to get 1 yard, stopped by a trio of red jerseys, including Thad Castle and Brian Dagger, defensive tackle, his first of the game. Second down and 9 coming up. And it's this again. Heavy set, 3 in the backfield behind E.T. King and only 1 wide receiver. Selling out to the run all the way, but this time he's going to throw it out to the outside, and Calvin Kim makes the catch, turns upfield, gets to the 41-yard line, and is stopped there by Vitak with Connolly. Third down and 4 coming up from the Indianapolis 41-yard line. Big play here, third down. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 behind E.T. King. King to throw. Good pocket, throws out to the near side. That pass is caught. Did he get past the first down? Yes! Davius Reed got past the marker. It'll be first down and 10 at the 36-yard line. He was covered all the way by the corner. He made the catch and held on. This is just the first of a long line of SFL action coming at you this week, or today and tomorrow, rather. As J. Calvin Kim takes it up the middle, pushes past one would-be tackler, and gets up a gain of 7 yards up to the Indianapolis 29. This is slowly turning into a great drive for Chicago, pulling a ton of time off the clock. Still up by 3, and they're into field goal range. Going on right now, it's Oklahoma 31, Tulsa 16. No score change there. They're in the third quarter. Alvin Washington and Lamont Mercer on the call. Handoff, middle, and going nowhere is J. Calvin Kim. It'll be third down and 2. Later tonight, 5 p.m. Central on YouTube, a slate of 4 matchups for your viewing pleasure. Alaska at San Francisco, Mike Daggs and Matt Wilson on the call. Sioux Falls and St. Louis, Eric Vincent and Ramos Lynn on the call. Atlanta and Carolina with Alvin Washington. Dallas and San Antonio with Andy Hamilton and Shan Varner. E.T. King drops it off close, and he's not going to get there. In fact, he's going to lose a yard. J. Calvin Kim just dropped the ball in the backfield as E.T. King was under pressure. Tried to go forward towards the first down marker, but was brought down short. It'll be fourth down and 3 from the 29. Out comes the kicking unit, Jesus Garcia, to try and put the Wildcats up 6. This is a big play coming up right here. The kick is on the way. It is no good. He missed it. He missed it left, and it's still a 3-point game. Jesus Garcia, in fact, both kickers were perfect up until this point, and Garcia missed it wide left. He pulled it. He pulled it. And it's still a 3-point game. Indianapolis, now with 6:29 to go, has a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Tonight, SFL Fan Night. The Commissioner, Cameron Irvine, and Stephen Mullinax at Tallahassee at Mexico City at 7 p.m. Central on Twitch.tv. Be there. Lee out to the out route again. This time he's got Daly, and Daly's got 3 yards before falling out of bounds. And then tomorrow night, final matchup of Week 10 is on Twitch at 7 p.m. It's Houston and Vancouver with Chris Curtis and Jimmy Stevens on the call. And that is what you're going to look forward to for the rest of the weekend in the SFL. Empty backfield, which means another sneak by Lee. This time he gets a couple of yards. Yeah, give him 3 up to the 41-yard line, third down and 4. The Desperados over in the other game, OKC at Tulsa, got a blocked field goal. They're down 15 in the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City looking to pull off the huge upset in the other game going on right now in the Central Conference. Third down and 4. Lee over the middle. That pass is incomplete. He threw it behind the intended receiver, and Maurice Spurgeon said, "No, thank you." It was intended for Kyrie Tate, the tight end. And he threw it well behind him. In fact, Tate got a hand on it. But then the hit by Spurgeon knocked it away. So now 4th down and 4, and a decision to make for the Red Devils. Do you go for it, or do you play for time? Oh boy, the offense is on the field. Here we go. No, it's a punt. The angle of the camera confused me. It's going to be a punt. They're going to play for time. They're going to trust in their defense. Finch gets the ball away from the 30-yard line. Ball hangs in the air, fielded just shy of the 20-yard line by Reed, and Reed is going to be pushed back all the way to his own 18. Great punt coverage, and a great kick. So Indianapolis now's got to rely on the defense if they want a chance at this to get the ball back. 5:36 to go. And on the other side, Chicago, if they have a good drive out this and score some points, run the clock down, they could be looking at a win here. Here's a run. Jay Calvin came up the middle, got a hole. He'll get 2 yards before he is brought down by Thad Castle. 3-point game, a close game. Tell all your friends, get them in here. We've got 39 watching. Now let's push up that number as far as we can to see the end of a fantastic Week 10 matchup. King to Kim, and Kim gets 2 more yards. The 3rd down and 6 now. They're going to have to throw it. 5 minutes left on the clock and counting. Chicago looks to drain away the clock and secure only their 3rd victory of the season. What a win this would be. This might drop Indianapolis short of the playoff race. E.T. King under center. Handoff. Jay Calvin Kim on 3rd down. He gets close. He gets 4 yards of the 6 necessary, but he did not get there. Clock still running, 4:30 to go and counting. But Indianapolis looks like they're going to get the ball back here. Malcolm Perrin is on the field, standing at his own 10-yard line to deliver the punt. Punt is on the way. Let's see what the field position is. As Daly catches the punt and gets towards the 40. He'll stretch forward to the 41-yard line before being wrapped up by a host of black jerseys. So that's where Indianapolis will get the ball. 3:59 to go. I'm just going to remind you one more time in this game, if you haven't already. Download the ScoreStream app. You get live score updates from the SFL. We got an official live scoring partner. This community has been asking for an app for a long time. We finally got one. The ScoreStream. Go download it. iOS and Android stores. Here's the first play, and it's a run from Mitchell. Mitchell gets 3 yards off the right side. I don't think that's what they need to be doing right now. They do have all 3 timeouts. 3:50 to go. Neither team has been wasting timeouts. Nathan Lee, 121 yards, 1 touchdown on the day. Not the performance he'd like, but if he can lead his team to a win, I don't think he'll mind. Lee back to pass, out route near side to Daly. Daly gets 5 yards and gets out of bounds. 3rd down and 2 coming up from the Indianapolis 49-yard line, just shy of midfield. Nathan Lee trying to lead his team to victory. 4 wide, 2 to each side, nobody in the backfield. 3rd down and 2. Could this be another sneak? It is, and it's a 1st down and more. Nathan Lee sliding at the 41-yard line. In the clutch, comes up with his most effective sneak of the day. That one goes for 11 yards. And a 1st down into Chicago territory at the 41-yard line. Now, all they really need to do is get into field goal range to tie the game, but I don't think they want to tie. I think they want to lead this game. I think they want to win this game. Lee changing the play at the line. He's got 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. That's the right and left, respectively, and 1 to the backfield. And here's Mitchell, who got the ball off the right side. He's got a lane. And he gets 4 yards before being brought down by Hammer. Good running by Matthew Mitchell. He has kept his team in the game at times and also scored their latest touchdown. Second down and 6. 2:26 to go and counting. Lee under center. Lee will throw short drop, goes to the near side. That pass is complete to Daly, and Daly gets a first down out to the 27-yard line, but he did not get out of bounds. 2:15 to go, 2:10 to go and counting. Now I think we're just going to hold till the 2-minute warning. Two-minute warning here from the Thunderdome in Chicago. Chicago 20, Indianapolis 17. It's going to be a fantastic finish. Grab all your friends. Get them in here. It's going to be a great, great game. 2 minutes to go. 3-point lead for Chicago, trying to hang on for their third win of the season, and a crunching tackle off the Mitchell run. Put down there by Ajamu Afalabi off the linebacker spot. The clock continues to run. No timeouts used left. All 3 left for both teams. Chicago maybe thinking of running the clock all the way down before scoring. Empty set. Another sneak for Lee, and this time he goes nowhere. He'll fall forward and get a yard, but it's going to be 3rd down and 9. Not the play I think that the Indianapolis fans wanted to see. 3rd down and 9. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Lee under center. Lee to throw, short drop. He's under pressure. He goes to the check down, and Mitchell's got to get a first down here, but he does not going to get there. He got to the 19-yard line, but no farther. He was pushed down by Hendershot, accompanied by 28. There's a 28 player on Chicago that's not on my roster. He's made a couple of tackles today. Shout out to that man. I don't know who he is, but shout out to him. And now, Indianapolis off the foot of Vinchek to tie the game. Kick is away. Right down Main Street from 36 yards. And it's a tie ball game, 20-20 with 37 seconds to go. Adam Vinchek remains perfect on the day. One more chat shout out here before the day is done. Kendrick Tate, Nathan Lee, Maurice Spurgeon. I'm an effing problem, Mr. Gutty. Clint Hendershot, Flynn Shady, and more. Thank you for tuning in to an amazing finale of this Week 10 game as Davius Reed, he took one all the way back for a score in the first half, gets up to the 33-yard line, and Chicago's got that many seconds to try and get down and score a winner. Well, we are going to overtime. 33 seconds to go. Empty set. They're going to go Hail Mary all the way. E.T. King, 4 wide. And he throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. Through traffic intended for Kendall Gilbert, knocked away by A.J. Shaw on the safety. .30 seconds to go now. That only took 3 off the clock. 2nd down and 10. The Chicago 33-yard line. Now they'll come back to a more traditional set here. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, E.T. King under center. With 30 seconds to go. He'll throw to the far side. That pass is caught. And stepping out of bounds is Gilbert. 26 seconds to go. That was only a gain of 3, though. 3rd down and 7 upcoming for the Wildcats. Now they're going to go 5 wide and try to air it out. 3rd down and 7. 26 seconds to go from their own 36. E.T. King back to pass. He's got a pocket. He throws out, and he's got a man there. And it's 4th down and 1. all he's done for the team this game. Davius Reed could not push it past the sticks. First down, not there. It's not a first down, and it's 4th down and 1 for Chicago. What are they going to do? With 22 seconds left, they're going to punt it away. They're going to give it to Malcolm Perrin. Going to try and pin Indianapolis deep and send us to overtime. From the 30, the ball is in the air. Fair caught by Daly at the 20, and that's where he'll stay. Indianapolis has 15 seconds to get it maybe to midfield and then one last heave towards the end zone. There have been two Hail Marys to win games in league history. Mexico City had one last season, the Montague Miracle. Tulsa had one this season. Will Indianapolis be the next? And a short out route to Daly on first down for 3 yards for Nathan Lee. 12 seconds to go in the ball game. Regulation time, that is. And it is 20 all. Indianapolis and Chicago. Chicago trying to send their home fans out on a high note. This is their last home game for the Thunderdome. Everybody has stayed. Everybody is on their feet cheering on the defense. 2nd down and 7 from the 23. Lee under center. Lee takes the handoff, goes to the far side. Pass is complete. It was hauled in by McCormick. McCormick got 3 more yards. And it's 3rd down and 4 with 9 seconds to go. They're not going to get up to the midfield, about the midfield line, to try and throw it into the end zone. So it looks like they're playing for overtime. 9 seconds to go. They're not going to go Hail Mary formation yet. Lee out there. It's going to be a first down. And a timeout by Indianapolis. They used their first. 4 seconds to go. It'll be first down and 10 now that matters. At their own 31-yard line. They have reached the 2-minute warning in Tulsa. The Renegades still lead the Desperados 31-16 as an upset looks imminent. As the Desperados might lose 2 on the bounce. Final play is just going to be an out route to the outside, and they got it away. Eli McCormick got out of bounds with 1 second to go. It's not the final play regulation. The Red Devils sticking to the script. Out routes, short passes, runs, move the ball, control the clock. And it looks like from the formation, it's just going to be a normal set. No long bomb touchdowns. Reed over the middle to cut. Complete at the 50-yard line. Down goes Daly, or down goes Kyrie Tate, and we are headed to overtime. Bonus football from Chicago. Coming up on the SFL Network, presented by APM Music on YouTube. I'm going to say it again. If you know somebody that is not watching this game right now, and they follow the SFL in any way, or even they don't follow the SFL in any way, get them in here. We've got 52 people watching. Let's increase that number as much as we can for overtime. First team to score will win the game. Indianapolis gets the ball first. Dan Daly will receive this kick from the 5 up to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, past the 30 to the 32, and down he goes. Indianapolis with the ball. First team to score wins in the SFL overtime. This is only the second overtime I've ever called in the SFL. If I'm wrong about any of the rules and you know better, please correct me in the comments. Not something you see often here. Chicago has played up today. Indianapolis has played a little bit below the level we've seen them. Nathan Lee on first down, out route to McCormick on the far side, gets him 5 yards. Clock continues to run now, 10:45 and counting in overtime. We've just seen a steady dose of out routes from Indianapolis today. It's in the game plan. They've executed it well. There was a time in the second quarter where Chicago maybe have figured out the offensive scheme for Indianapolis and adjusted, but apparently not. And then a run now up the middle from Mitchell. Mitchell goes nowhere. 3rd down and 5 upcoming. Remember, first team to score wins, so every possession matters. 3rd down and 5 from the 38. Here's McCormick. He's not going to get to the first down marker, not even close. He only got a yard. Make that 2 yard. Up to the 40-yard line. He's still going to be short by 3 full yards. And here comes Ashley Finch. She's going to punt the ball away to the dangerous return man, Davius Reed. Finch standing on her own 20-yard line. Gets the ball away from about the 25. Received by Reed. Reed makes a man miss, makes 2 men miss, and they could go. He broke through everybody. 1 man to beat, and he's gone. Past the punter. 30, 20, 10, 5. Scores! Put it on the board. Davius Reed may have just set the crowd home happy with his 2nd return touchdown of the game in overtime. Davius Reed, 75 yards through the heart of the Indianapolis punt coverage. And that will do it. The Wildcats, in overtime, win their final home game of the season. They defeat the Red Devils 26-20. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. It's been an incredible game, and it has been a pleasure to call it for you. One more time, I was your play-by-play commentator, Michael Chiarello. Thank you. A special thank you to Mike Gaggs for doing technical support for this game today, and everybody else in SFL Nation. Thank you so much for tuning in. And their final score, Chicago 26, Indianapolis 20. Chicago improves to 3-7. Indianapolis falls to 5-5. That'll do it for our coverage from the Thunderdome. We will see you next time.